everyone, and welcome to another Cam and Seb announcement right here on Cam and Seb. Now, Seb,
yes.
I realize I just said your name a million times, but that's not the news. The news is we are launching a new show right here on the channel. Seb, what's the show about?
Okay, it's a show all about The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yes.
And it's sponsored by Nintendo, and it's basically going to look at all of the cool stuff that you can do in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Absolutely. Now, it's actually aimed at people like you. So we assume that you are fans of the video game Skyrim, may have heard of it.
Presume.
But also maybe fans of other open world games like The Witcher 3 or Fallout. I mean, basically this show is for you guys because we want to show all the amazing stuff that you can do in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild that you might not know if you've not played it.
Yeah.
So if you haven't got a Switch, you haven't played Zelda, don't worry about it. This show is still definitely aimed at you guys.
Well, I mean, it's going to be predominantly a community show.
Yes.
So kind of in the same way that Skyrim is to us, we're going to be featuring loads of your feedback, loads of your questions, loads of the secrets that you may have found in the game because, you know, you might be thinking, oh, you know, it's a linear game, there's no mods. Well, people are still finding cool stuff in there all the time.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, we're going to be showing off some of the pictures that you may have taken, screenshots, all that cool stuff.
But also we're going to be sending each other ridiculous challenges to do because there's so many inventive things you can do within the physics of the game. So we're going to play on that a lot. I mean, it's going to be your usual Cam and Seb show that you guys know and hopefully love.
And if you don't
why you're
love
subscribed.
That, well, we can fix that because we're going to have hopefully some very, very cool guests on the show with us as well.
I'm just going to mix it up.
Yeah.
Now, although it is Cam and Seb, it won't really be Kevin Van Noord. Although we'll try and sneak him in somewhere.
I think he manages to sneak his way into most
things.
The
essence of Kevin into the show.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
He just sort of permeates life and things beyond that.
Now,
of course,
Seb, this is our first show that's sponsored by a video games company. Obviously, we did do Space Explorers, which was sponsored by the UK Space Agency, which I guess is kind of the UK government. So they've sponsored us. But
join the army.
It's first time you
don't have to do
join the army. No,
do whatever you want.
We're against the army. Remember?
Oh wait, join space.
Join space.
Become an astronaut.
Exactly. Yeah. But no, this is the first time we've done a show that is sponsored by a games maker. But it just makes so much sense for this channel because I mean, you guys are fans of exactly the type of game that Breath of the Wild is. So it's just a really good fit. And
we are genuine huge fans.
I mean, you're
of
like
Breath of the Wild.
over 100 hours in already, and I am catching up. I'm some hours less than that. Let's not say how many. Some number of
several
hours.
20s of hours less.
Maybe. But
I haven't even finished the game though. There's so much of that game left to find.
But we're totally going to use your save during the show.
We'll probably use my save.
You're not going to die all the time. Like if we tried to go into a really difficult area with my character, I mean, although there's no leveling in the game, really, I mean, my equipment's just so crap. I've just got sticks. Just
smacking things.
I'm just jamming things with sticks.
It's cool.
But it's great fun.
But, you know, it's not going to change anything on the front of Skyrim.
No.
We'll still be very irregularly uploading episodes of Skyrim mods if you're a fan of that show.
I feel like we're kind of hitting our fortnightly upload schedule, and that's not going to change. We're still going to aim for that. Like, this is not going to eat into that time. Like, we're putting completely different time aside for this Zelda show. So if you're worried about missing mods, don't worry. It's going to keep happening.
And just to really sweeten this all off, there are prizes.
Oh, yes.
There are going to be some prizes.
Now, you're probably thinking, Cam and Seb, you've done prizes before, and they were used
you gave
jumpers.
us your clothes.
Yeah. Better prizes. Proper prizes. Yeah. Yes. What are we going to be giving away on the show,
We
Seb?
have got a number, an unknown number at this point because they're still on their way to us, but an unknown number of the limited edition Zelda Breath of the Wild Amiibo.
So for the uninitiated, Seb, what can you do with an Amiibo like this? Like, if say you have a Switch.
Well, you can use the Amiibo on both the Switch and the Wii U to get sweet little extra in-game items. Depending on what Amiibo they are, depends on what kind of things you can get. I won't spoil them. You should look them up, but they will arrive here. We will not touch them. We will not use them.
We promise not to take them out of the box.
We won't unbox them. We'll just send them on because Amiibo are worldwide. So this is going to be a competition open to people all over the world, not just in the UK, not just in the US. So, Cam, if they did want to win them, how would they go about doing that?
Oh, well, Seb, they'll have to watch the very first episode, which will be live soon.
Of course.
So there you have it. That's the whole announcement, Seb. It's a brand new show.
Yes.
It's on this channel. It's all about The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's sponsored by Nintendo, and it's starting very soon.